And we're live. Hello everyone, welcome to the Morning Wood. I'm your host, Spam the Chat. Alright, we're back at Lucky Farms, Facebook video game. Alright, we're going to do what I call a sampler garden. That is a little bit of everything. Alright, starting with the most amount of time that I have to wait for a crop, which there are two that are 10-hour crops. So we'll go ahead and put those down at the tippy top. Daisies being the top, 10 hours waiting for them. Then go ahead and go to tulips right underneath. $10 waiting for them. That is, unless you have a visitor that comes by and does your crops, and that is very frequent. And it's very nice too. A lot of times I have the scarecrow pen full of pigs, and immediately I just got way too much fertilizer like I do right now. And you're like, my goodness, I wish they would do something else, but you don't want to change your crop for some reason. Change your scarecrow pen. That's the Gerberas. So now we're going down to 7 hours. I just plant, yeah, Gerberas. Okay, strawberries. Okay, we got two mixed up here. We'll straighten that out next time around. Actually, no, we can straighten it out right now. Yeah, I'm kind of a stickler for little details, so yeah, we'll straighten it out right now. You guys are probably hearing a little teeny tiny click. That sure is a lot better than the loud click that you heard when I was using the keyboards. I'm using the mouse. That was stupid. I'm moving everything down. Yeah, as you can tell, boys and girls, I do smoke marijuana. So if I seem like I'm spaced out from time to time, just forgive me. And about you, I fucking love marijuana. Marijuana. I just like to say the word. Yep, I definitely advise everybody, boys and girls, if you have not smoked weed, please try so. It is very fun. And with that being said, back to the program. Oh man, I'll make that my subtitle. If you haven't tried marijuana by now, by golly, you should, or something like that. I don't know. I'll make it some kind of catchy. All right. Well, where were we? Here we go again, off in space. Gerberas. Now we want the strawberries here. That's what I wanted. That was the little detail that I'm stickling about. They're 9-hour plants, so they're right underneath the 10 hours. Gerberas right underneath that being 8 hours. We're down to the 7 hours. That being the pumpkins. Pumpkins take 7 hours. This is kind of tedious, but like I said, the individual crops, it's really satisfying. The rewards are nice. Okay, that was the pumpkins. That was 7 hours. So now we're down to these 6 hours. Cotton. Can't get enough of that in this game. Yeah, my need for cotton is what caused me to deviate at the end there from my sampler garden. But I'm back on the course. I'm back. Going to show you boys and girls the sampler garden. And probably end it from there. I want to make this one stream just about the sampler garden. A little bit of every crop that I have available. That was one 6-hour crop. There's another 6-hour crop. That would be the eggplant. Eggplant feeds the turkeys in this game. Needless to say, I have a stockpile of them because I exchange gifts with my friends. I'm constantly asking for eggplant. And strategically too, they are the highest 6-hour product to feed animals with. So you have to have them if you're going to keep turkeys around. You have to have eggplant. Okay, now we're down to 5 hours. That being the squash. Squash feed the geese. Again, if you're going to have geese around, you got to keep squash. Plus the trucks, the ships, they're constantly asking for squash. So yeah, squash ends up becoming part of my wish list. Depending on how many geese that I got. Right now my geese is what, three geese in the farm. Yeah, so my customary one line of 5 squash, that's that's more than enough to feed my geese. I need anything more than that, then I'll deviate from the sampler garden. But right now, no, steady as she goes. In fact, I'll go ahead and take care of the geese right now while we're talking. See if I go the limit again of fertilizer. That'll give me an idea how many fertilizers I have. Okay, 5 hours. So now we're down to 4.5 hour product, which is onions. Onions. There we are. Alright. See, only 4 plots this time on each line. That's because we're descending in the amount of time that we have to wait for these vegetables. And we'll do the raising hell. Alright, that's good. Looks like we're slowing down a little bit. Hope we don't go into a full lag. That would really suck. Doesn't do good for the stream. Yeah. Quit glitching out. Okay, now we're down to the 4 hour product. That being the potatoes. Potatoes feed the pigs. Yeah, pigs are my little newest interest here again. Well, actually, I had an interest for it for a long time, and then when I discovered the turkeys, which paid just from face value, one feeding is a little bit more, one experience point more than pigs. Speaking of which, I just noticed we got a prized turkey. Go ahead and get rid of him. Just about run the turkeys extinct with my fondness of these pigs. I gotta remember as I replace an animal to keep account of how many of that particular type of animal I have. If you run too low of one particular type, you'll start noticing the objectives start pointing you towards getting that type of animal back. If I start losing interest in chickens and decide that I want other animals besides chickens, yeah, you betcha every one of my ships orders, my truck orders, I'll have orders, my objectives, everybody will be like, we need eggs, we need eggs. Yeah, because they want to keep you balanced on that. They don't want you to feed one animal and not feed another. Alright, what is this here? Alright, potatoes 4 hours. So now we're down to the 2-3 hour crops, which are carrots and rye. Carrots on this row. I've got an order for carrots too. Let's check that out. I don't want to deviate from this garden, but if I have to, I will. I do have an order for carrots. Objective order. Okay, I'm out of water. Alright, that's a temporary problem. I got wells that are gushing with water. There we are. There we go. Now we're back to work. Now we're back to business. Since he's getting ready to unlock that well, let's go on up here and water this stuff up here. Get the machinery in motion for these crops. Still trying to get used to this mouse. But I'm going to, because I'm not going to have that loud clicking on my streams. It's disturbing to hear. I'd rather hear the teacher scratching a chalkboard with her bare nails than you hear the clicking from me tapping the keyboard right there next to the microphone. Alright, we're finishing watering up this top part of our sampler garden here. Alright, finish these two here. Carrots, we'll get some more water. Oh, we need more water now. Pardon me. You're going to say we'll get some more water in just a few minutes, but no, we'll get some water now. Okay, those were my 3 hour crops. 2 hour crops, which is wheat. Something you can't seem to get enough of here. Wheat, wheat, wheat. sure is running slow these days. That's right, give me my water. Let me get back up here. Okay, that was the 1.5 hour waiting period, the sunflowers. Now we're going down to the 1 hour. Beets we need to feed cows with. I figured go ahead and just take care of everything as I go along. No sense in making a big science project out of this. Yeah, just this particular stream here, I wanted to show you my theory of the sampler garden. The theory being that you you'll come up with everything that you need in due time, but along the way you'll pursue 100% the individual crop achievements. And that's what I'm after. Excuse me. That's the overall objective in this, is the crop achievements, and that's basically like a cornerstone of this game. You know, once you've fulfilled all the crop achievements, there, from what I understand, there isn't really much to stick around for. But we'll do it anyway. Alright. We are down to what now? 1 hour, so we are down to the 15 minutes, or excuse me, the 30 minutes. That's tomatoes. Alright. Attack of the killer tomatoes. Plant the tomatoes down. Yeah, each of these different crops, they help make up different things. You and everything, like I said, you unlock everything as you go in this game. It's all done by your level, and I guess in some cases it's all done by your territory that you have unlocked. And I'll do my best to show you what I'm talking about on that here in just a few moments. Okay, we're down to the cabbage. Now the cabbage is only 5 minutes. Okay, by the time you're done planting this and looked around a little bit, they're pretty much ready to go. The cabbage feeds the goats. I don't have very many goats. I got like 3, I think, on the farm. That's not really good. You want to keep the goat milk coming in. But like I said, I got my head up, got my head set on keeping the pigs going. Alright, and last but not least, the 1 minute corn. Yeah, by the time you done set it down and fertilize it, it's almost about time to pick it right back up. They will take your water if you're not careful. They will take all your water. But ain't nothing like feeding them chickens. Chickens are hungry every 3 minutes. Okay, that's what, 1 experience point, but that's, you know, a little bit of progress. Everything counts in this game. Yeah, you got to have eggs. You know, I kept wondering why in the hell the people that were high up in the ranks, I was like, why in the world are you getting so many daggone chickens in your farm? It's like, well, they're like, you constantly need eggs. I'm like, really? Yeah, really, you constantly need eggs. Alright, chickens. There we go, chickens are fed. Alright, we get some eggs. Alright, moving right along, got the sampler garden completely done. You know, I don't feel like ending the stream here, so we're going to continue on past the sampler garden. And I do appreciate you guys being around. Feel free to subscribe, like the video. If you want to, say something. More than happy to hear from you. Alright, I really don't have enough water for any trees. I do got a visitor up there. I want to go ahead and entertain that visitor and find out what this truck's all about. I don't know why I didn't go for that truck to begin with. Alright, let's reap what these trees have to harvest. Yeah, we'll reap what the tree has to harvest. We'll go ahead and send Deanne. I don't usually send people, visitors, to water my trees. What I usually do is I water those trees, fertilize them, then authorize a visit, and they're the final touch. But I'm going to make an exception this time because I really have no water for these trees. So we'll let Deanne do that, and we'll go ahead and wait for the trees to come up. Yeah, I really like to keep these trees turning, but I had, the water that I had to allot to. I wanted a sampler garden, even if I only do one row of corn, and call it, a night. Still, I want to, have a little bit of everything out there. Now, it might take a little bit of time to, get one particular material together for a truck order or so forth, and that might slow me down a little bit on the trucks. But I'm not going to have a whole lot of something and nothing of another thing. You're just not going to have it like that. Imbalance of your, achievements on the crops. Not going to do it. I'm committed not to. Okay, let's get up some trees. Sorry, I'm up here rambling on. I'm about half stoned and tired, but hey, I'm going on the farm. I'm gonna go ahead and see what I can do about taking you guys out here with me, and I appreciate you being out here with me again. And it's good to know you. Yeah, let's replace the trees that we have used, broken down into wood, because all these trees, they have a certain amount of time that you can water them, and then they become useless. They become wood. Probably not going to be able to water these trees this setting, but nevertheless, want them out there. Yeah, oh my gosh, I didn't realize I was so deficient in the tree department there. Alright, yeah, we definitely need to do something about that. I can't fly. Yeah, that cannot remain. Yeah, I don't particularly need trees, and I don't have the water to be fooling with the crops, so I'll go ahead and leave things as they are. On that front, I need to finish up these trees. Whatever it is I'm missing, put them out there. Even if I can't water it, that doesn't matter. Let's do it. Okay, last tree that I have unlocked. Now, one strategy could be, and I might entertain that thought, putting the highest amount of waiting time for a tree, which this might be 10 hours, 9 hours, 10 hours, apricots 8 hours. Okay, it looks like the cocoa trees would be that 10 hours waiting. And if I'm going to put anything out in the pen, I'll put the 3. They only allow you 3 of each tree. 3 of the cocoa trees out there in the scarecrow pen, just because of the fact that they're the longest period of time that you have to wait for a tree. And if you got your visitors concentrating on whacking them down, then you got a balance of achievement. The other trees you can grow, they're less time to do, and then as you whack out that achievement and you move your way down. But in this case you move your way up, because I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 other kind of trees to unlock, pardon me. Okay, but the peach tree goes down. Yeah, just throwing stuff that, if I want to change my scarecrow pin, that's what I've basically been wrestling with when I'm off screen here. Yeah, when I said my garden, this is what I meant here. I want to try to give you guys an idea. See how much territory that you expand to. See, this is my most recent expansion right here. It's called Mushroom Meadows, and I ended up making that the high end of my sampler garden. Okay, and this is the next one, I suppose. This is the next to uncover. 2 million coins. Good God Almighty. Mango jam, which I don't have any mango trees, I don't think. So I'm gonna have to uncover that, and I suppose I'll be uncovering that soon, whatever level. Alright, so we can go ahead and hang that up for the time being. We're not going to expand anytime soon. We're at 26,000. That's enough just to keep animals on your farm. Another good thing about the sampler garden is, with you having a little bit of everything, your animals are least likely to go hungry, because you have a little bit of everything coming up. Totality. There's that word again. That's what I like about my sampler garden. I get totality as far as crop achievements. Alright. I wonder. I'm gonna go ahead and fart around here, see what I can do as far as getting rid of my objectives here. I still need carrots badly. Okay. Alright. I think I know what I'm gonna do. See how close. Oh, I ain't got very much water to be doing that with. Okay, this is going to take water for me to start making these out, so I'm not going to mess with that. I'm going to take the water that I got, get rid of this stuff, go ahead and feed the chickens again on my way out the door. Yeah, pretty soon I'm going to take a break from the sampler garden. The last 2 or 3 rows or whatever, the 30-minute and below items, I'm go ahead and just, grind out a whole bunch of damn corn, man. You do that. You grind out a whole bunch of corn, then you turn around, grind out a whole bunch of cabbage. You got the building blocks of keeping your farm going at all times. Alright. Got some stuff that I need to do. I need to get some of these prized animals out here. Here's the vagrants that are out front. They always want something. This guy wants corn, and as much as I've been feeding my chickens, I know I don't have anything to bargain with yet. But we'll change that here soon. Alright, I'm going to change those animals. I'm not going to replace them right away. Well, actually I should. Yeah, I should replace them right away. I got a turkey and a cow going, and I'm going to go ahead and replace them with exactly with what they're, want pigs, and I want pigs badly, but I don't want to slack too much on my animals. Actually, no. How about this? No, I want to keep the cows coming. I do not want to be running out of milk. or cow milk or whatever. And turkeys, they're the longest waiting for an animal, but they're also most experience points for feeding them. So definitely, and of course, there's the idea of achievement. They're the longest waiting for an animal. So if you're going to put animals in the scarecrow pen, logically speaking, then as far as the time period, these would be the animals that you would want to flood your pen with. But I wanted to especially collect the red clay, so right now, for the time being, it is pigs again. I get on kicks like that, especially when I start breaking ground on the pottery items. And now that I'm at what I believe is the last item to be uncovered, level 39. I'm level 37 right now, and I'm working my way up as fast as I can. 12,237 experience points till I level up to level 38, which we get to enjoy what's called Treasure Island. And I can't wait to see what that's all about. Alright, while we're messing around here, let's go ahead and put carrots down. They're 3-hour items, but I'm not going to be back on the farm anytime tonight, so why not go ahead and get rid of that one objective. Do whatever little bit of stuff that we need to take care of that last objective there. Alright, out of corn, ain't that something? That's what I got for having a whole pen full of chickens. Alright, we'll get back to that. Let's look at what we got going on here. Oh yeah, the ribbons and the... Okay, let's see if we can't use some crafting stuff and take care of that right now. Alright, looks like I'm gonna need wood too. Need wood for paper. Okay, I got a few pieces, that's good. That's the nice thing about keeping up with the trees like I had been doing. I'm not been doing now, and you will pay the price later on for that. You will be deficient of wood when you need it. I might be able to turn this objective. Depending on how many of these fires that I need. See, each time you craft something, which that's what I'm doing right now, it takes a fire that would be up here. Oh, that's right, you can't see my cursor. I watch these playbacks, and they taken my whole cursor out of here. I've got a cursor on, but you can't see that. Alright, am I done with these ribbons yet? Jeez. Taking up all my wood again. Yeah, they got something called Notebook. That damn thing takes about 10 of your woods, man. Good lord. Yeah, ain't gonna make none of those unless I absolutely have to. Man, nowhere near 8 yet. Good gosh. Okay, made it. Alright, so we have, at least that's the building block of what the other part of my objective is. If I'm not mistaken, you need ribbons to go along with the daisies to make festive daisies. So let's see what we got going on here. Yep. Festive ribbons. Ooh. What is that? That's adding, oh, paint, which I have one of. No. Yeah, we're going to have to put out some requests here because I definitely want to do that. Yeah, go ahead and put out some requests. We'll cross that bridge. Oh, yeah, I can go ahead and cross that bridge. At least part of it right this second. Boom. Yeah, let's go ahead and get out these requests on that paint. I definitely need that. Alright, where are my furnaces? Because I need power. There we are. I got power, baby. Okay, let's get the shrooms. I got mushrooms. Oh, hey, what do you know? I got a reservoir of water, too. Alright, 10 units of water, which will evaporate very fast in this game. Alright, let's go to the shroom house. Yeah, man, I want some shrooms. Give me some shrooms. Yeah, I want to eat it on my pizza. Yeah. Alright. Boom. Look at them shrooms, man. That's alright, man. That's so cute. I like watching the mushrooms come out of the mushroom house. Yeah. Shrooms. Alright. What the hell are we crafting here? I'm trying to fulfill some kind of objective here, or at least be close to it. Oh yeah, these. The festive bouquets, which I cannot complete this mission because I do not have any paint in my mailbox, and that's what I need to fix right now. Alright, this is sending out requests. I'm not going to send out my request to every single one of my neighbors because, my God, I don't need 200, 300 pieces of paint. I just need, what, 7? So let's do about 2 layers, 2 sets of about maybe 10 of my neighbors. That'll be about 20 neighbors that I asked for. We'll make it a 3rd one for the hell of it. Okay, yeah, because I want this stuff fast as I can get them. Okay, but that's enough. Now what I'm doing right now is I'm cutting it off there. I do have a few more neighbors that I can ask for ingredients for. I'm gonna hold that, keep that in my pocket in case I come up with an objective that, you know, I may need some more stuff, another type of item to ask for. And if I ask, you know, they only allow you to ask everybody one time in a 20-hour, 24-hour period. Not sure exactly what the timetable in this game is. I have yet to come across that data. Alright, we need carrots. So yeah, not all the way down to a scarecrow. I mean, it's not all the way down to a sampler garden, but pretty damn close. Last 2 items, I'm going to make them carrots because I need carrots. Come back here in, you know, more than a few hours from now, and then I'm going to get the carrots. Finish up that objective. Hopefully. If not, I'll lay down some more carrots. Yeah, this is kind of out of place. These, this is the cabbage and corn rows, but I'm going to use them. I got enough water I can make this happen. Maybe hit dot up a couple of trees up there. And damn, gotta go to Fish Island. And we got to check out the ship too. Jeez. Missing out on all the important stuff. Alright, I guess you guys get some overtime on this one because my intentions was to just make the sampler garden and end it, but I figure while I'm here I might as well go ahead and take care of business. Let's find out what the ship's after. I hope whatever it is they need, I got. We will find out. We're not looking bad. Oh yeah, 83 eggs when I had like less than 0 yesterday eggs. Yeah, we're doing good on that. Or at least we're making some kind of progress. Fluff, I got plenty of fluff. I almost sold out on that stuff in order to get my last land plot, which is the mushroom meadows. Yeah, it almost wiped me out of all my materials, all my resources. But that's another land grab. Every land grab you get, you unlock stuff, and you also get to have 8 more plots. So 8 more plots each time. That adds up. Eventually you start looking at a pretty serious garden. Again, water is the issue. Good Lord, it's always the issue in this game. Yeah, I'll finish loading this ship up. I got 2 more of these pieces of cloth to make, which is going to take some of my cotton. But hey, I got cotton. Speaking of which, I want to make sure that I got all the items set up for when I come back to this game. I just go ahead and reap a couple of things, harvest a couple of things, and then fulfill objectives. Okay, was that 2? I lost count. I think that was 2. If that was 2, then I've got a fully loaded ship. That was my last crate to load. Bye bye. Alright, the ship is gone. Let's go to Fish Island. Okay, we're going to take care of the fish. Last but not least, we're going to go out. Oh, did we already wheel and deal with the people out front? Yeah, we're going to check the people out front before we check out of the garden. This was a good visit. Got a lot taken care of. I would say short time, but I'm not really looking at the time right now, so I couldn't tell you if it was a short period of time or a long period of time. But it was a good time. Alright, I'm going to have to make some lures soon. I hope I have enough trees to do that with. Got to make some more net fishing soon. Nets. We shall do that. No sense of putting it off. If I've got trees, we'll go ahead and make one of each. Start out with that. I do got some trees. Okay, good. One of each. Just make, if you're going to make one of one, go ahead and make a one of all 3. If you have the wood to do that with. I noticed, notice this takes 2 pieces of wood, or this takes 2 pieces of wood. This take 1 piece. Yeah, 2 pieces of wood, 2 pieces of wood, 3 pieces of wood. Huh. Alright, so yeah, we got our fisherman stuff ready, ready to continue catching fish in the future. Let's go to the fish restaurant. Every time we catch fish, I usually like to turn them into some kind of food here, which, by the way, using the fish restaurant is an achievement. So this isn't just for kicks. Okay. Of course, you go back to the farm, and then you sell the stuff that you just got finished crafting in the fish restaurant. Because at this point, like I said, I just started all over again with my money. So, crafting and selling stuff, or just straight selling stuff, that's good. Yeah. don't have to worry about running out of farm animals. Oh, speaking of which, I gotta get more farm animals. Yeah, let's go ahead and sell. There ain't no sense in keeping that. Go ahead and selling it. Yeah, I'm going to keep the festive bow until the festive daisy bouquet until. No. I'm going to keep the ravioli until that objective is done. That's part of my objective, so I don't want to sell that stuff. But the nice thing about this is, it gives you cushion, and you don't have to worry about coins when it comes time to purchase animals, which I think I've got to do soon. Alright, go ahead and sell that. Now let's see what kind of animals we need for the farm, or did we get all the animals we need for the farm? If I got any more animals that I need, I don't know what I'm going to get. We'll figure it out. Yeah, I do. Okay, got one more animal. Got enough chickens. Okay, make it a goat. Yeah, because I'm running low on the damn goats. Alright, yeah. Get on in there. There you go. Take your place. Alright, I got 4 goats now. Good. Alright. That feels more like normal. And chickens are undependable when it comes to fertilizer. You might have one shit out one every 10-15 feeds. Goats, the probability's higher. I do think they spit out fertilizer, and they only take 10 minutes between feeding times. So this is what I believe is your first source of fertilizer. So if you got a lot of goats, then chances are you got a lot of fertilizer, with them being hungry. Alright. Yeah, I'm getting some kind of sleepy, man. Good gracious. Okay, that was my last case. So all my farm animals are being fed. That's good. Oh, my tomatoes are starting to pop up. Alright, well, just to be good and sure, I'm going to go ahead and put carrots down in the place of tomatoes. Yeah, I don't like deviating from a sample garden, but you know what? I'm going to do it because I want to get those objectives wiped out. Keep pushing the envelope. I will come back to my full-fledged sample garden soon. Alright, guys. Yeah, I'm kind of testing myself, pushing the limits on the times of the amount of time that I stream with. If you notice that it's getting longer and longer, yeah, that's what I'm doing. Like I said, I want to make myself as comfortable as possible doing this, and want to, eventually I'm hoping that this becomes second nature. Actually, getting up to the point where we had the catch up with the technology of getting the video camera, and then I get to hang with the big dogs out there streaming videos with the camera in their face, and they get to do different things and come up with different ideas to entertain and keep everybody's attention on you. Yeah, I get to fool around with that. But yeah, I still got a long ways to go before I become anybody big and special. But I'm determined when it comes to something like this. I'm determined to do something. Right now, all I have is downloaded a game recorder, and a game that I have played for quite a long time, very comfortable with. I consider myself to be among the expert, but of course there's always room to learn, and so no, you don't actually ever know it all in this game, but it's fun to pursue. Alright, we'll hit the hut, because the hut is once every 5 hours. Or what happened here? I guess Mayweather got knocked out. Yeah, I haven't found out results yet of that Floyd Mayweather Conor McGregor fight. You know, I'm semi-interested in it. The whole concept of a mixed martial artist and getting in the boxing ring. There we go. I'm getting ready to get my co-worker Steve's playing with me. We'll let him know I'm taping the morning wood so he doesn't say something really screwed up. Like, oh man, you just fucked up my video. Now I can't produce this with you. Well, then again, then I guess there's always that concept of editing. Yeah, what do you know? That's another moving up. Editing, and I want to learn to do cartoon work too. So yeah, I've got big dreams. Big stream dreams. Alright. What's he talking about? Start a plan? Let me out of here. You got no plans. I don't make plans. I hold no commitments. Alright. We, boys and girls, are finished. Thank you very much for coming by. We're going to, like I said, we did all the groundwork. Now in a few hours we'll come back and get the carrots. Yeah, I'm like, what's weird? Morning Wood is original. It's got a good name. Yeah, finish the raviolis, finish up the carrots. Got carrots down. Goodbye, Steve. Gracious. Fucking up my stream. Yeah, we got enough cotton. Oh, might be able to pull this objective off. What's going on here? Oh yeah, that's right. We're waiting for the color of the paint to come back. Yes. Yeah, I'm not going to continue on the stream just for one piece of color. I need 8 daggone colors, so yeah, within an hour or so it should be back here. Even though it's in the middle of the night, got people of all time zones, different countries on here, so ain't no telling. Usually I put out requests, something like that comes zippity doo dah, zippity day, real fast, and I don't see this being any different. So fantastic. Go ahead and get these people out of front. And that is the bitter end of this stream, ladies and gents. The hell with your corn. You go ahead and stay right where you are then. Go smoke your crack. Or meth, or whatever the hell. Yeah, go snort your Oxycontin. Yeah, he crushes his Oxycontin up and snorts it. Crazy motherfucker. Get off my damn farm. Oh, I don't have your corn yet, so go ahead and stay there. Guys, thank you for coming by. And from the producers of The Morning Wood, bye-bye.